If the only tool you use to measure your self-worth is a piece of plastic on the bathroom floor, you are missing the real wins. And we have wrapped our entire psychological well-being around a cheap electronic device that does nothing but calculate our relationship with planetary gravity. You step onto that daily digital executioner every morning, holding your breath, waiting for a mechanical verdict to decide if you can be happy today. And if the glowing numbers drop, you feel like a triumphant fitness god. If they creep up, your day descends into a toxic swamp of self-loathing. Loathing. Sorry for that one, but I really like that song. But outsourcing your mental health to an unfeeling sensor is the fastest way to completely wreck your long-term consistency. The real structural transformation of your life is happening in a million quiet ways that the mechanical oracle on your tiles can never quantify. We need to talk about the immense power of non-scale victories, because these are the foundational milestones that sustain a lifelong lifestyle mutation. Think about the magnificent, unglamorous moment you sit down on a chair and bend over to tie your shoes without a single second of physical struggle. Or even worse, doing that standing up. You don't have to hold your breath, your stomach isn't crushed against your thighs, and you don't stand up feeling completely lightheaded. That simple everyday movement used to be a frustrating, silent battle against your own anatomy, but now it happens with absolute physical grace. Consider the profound change in your internal battery when the clock strikes 3 in the afternoon and you no longer experience that classic post-lunch coma. Instead of desperately hunting for a massive hit of caffeine or a sugary snack to keep your eyelids open, your energy levels remain beautifully stable. You are no longer a slave to the chaotic blood sugar roller coaster because your clean food choices provide a steady stream of pure and reliable human vitality. Look at the quality of your nights where you slide into some deep restorative sleep and do that effortlessly and wake up before your alarm even rings, feeling genuinely refreshed. Remember how a simple flight of concrete stairs used to feel like a lung-burning torture expedition that left you gasping for oxygen at the top. I had that feeling too. I have to spend mostly every Monday in City Hall, and there are 2 very long curved flights of stairs, and one I have to use when I need to go to the bathroom from the level where I usually am. And in the last weeks, I had this moment when I was going up the stairs and suddenly stopped mid-stair, looked back and realized, okay, that feels much different than in the past. So, yeah, you would reach the landing with your heart hammering violently against your ribs before, trying to talk normally while secretly praying for a sudden bench to sit on. And that doesn't happen anymore. Because now you glide up those same steps effortlessly while carrying heavy grocery bags and maintaining a normal conversation without skipping a single beat. Your lungs and your cardiovascular system have silently upgraded their operational capacity while you were busy obsessing over a stagnant number on the scale. Another thing is, I can look at my statistics on my phone. My resting pulse has dropped 10 points since I started that journey. And what about the intoxicating feeling of physical strength increasing when you grab a heavy barbell or a pair of heavy dumbbells on the gym split? The weights that used to pin you down, they now feel light, and you can feel your muscle fibers firing with absolute authority and structural power. You are physically taking up space with confidence, moving your frame through the world like an athletic force instead of dragging it around like a heavy burden. The gravity scale can never measure the density of your bones, the growth of your muscle tissue, or the fierce resilience building inside your mindset. It cannot see the clarity of your skin, the health of your joints, or the profound pride of finally keeping promises to yourself. And when you shift your focus away from the daily numbers, with tracking them is an important thing, but they are not all in the world. Start collecting these lifestyle trophies. And then the entire game of fitness completely changes.